Hi, I'm Jay Leonard J, and this is the Mini Ego Compressor by Wampler Pedals. One of those things that you always have to have on your pedal board is a good compressor. But for some reason, every time you're trying to cut down on your pedal board size, the first thing that goes off your pedal board is the compressor. And I don't understand why, because your compressor is the thing that makes everything sound better. So now that we got this little thing, you guys have no excuses. This thing is tiny. Put it right at the end of your chain and it's just going to add a nice, beautiful sheen to your overall tone that's going to keep the audience super pumped about how awesome your guitar sounds. This thing pretty much gets all the big, beautiful tones of the original Ego compressor and just shrinks it down to a family-friendly, bite-sized portion. The way they were able to do that is by replacing the tone and attack knobs with a pair of 2-position switches. But don't worry guys, they dialed in those positions perfectly and I never really found myself wanting any more adjustment other than what they've already given me on board. Even though this pedal looks pretty simple on the outside, this thing has a lot of functionality hidden under the roof. But for me, I'm not really the kind of guy that likes to bend down and change settings on the fly. So what I'm going to do today is show you my top 3 set and forget tones on the Wampler Mini Ego Compressor. For all you funk players, for you country players, for you rhythm players, for you guys that just want a really smooth transition between your single notes and your chords, buddy, this is the setting for you. This is where you're pretty much going to want it all the time. We're going to utilize the attack on the left side of the toggle switch. Let's start off with everything at noon. This is my clean tone. Oh, sounds pretty good so far. Let's turn on the compressor. Oh, buddy, that sounds fantastic. You see how everything just kind of came alive? What we're going to do is we're just kind of tweak it up a little bit just to make it perfect. I'm going to keep the tone on neutral. I'm going to put the sustain up just a little bit, just to give ourselves a little bit more squash, and I'll compensate it by taking off a little bit more of that compressed and blend and put the clean back in there. Now for you janglers out there, you're going for like a Bird's tone, like a Beatles tone, or if you kind of want that sound of just plugging your guitar direct to the console, this is a really cool setting for you guys to try out. What it does is I'm going to give myself a nice slow attack that keeps kind of the onset of my notes fairly clean. I'm going to give myself a nice kind of upper end on the treble, which is a nice switch over to the right. Give ourselves a little bit of that fizzy top end. I'm going to give it pretty much no clean tone, but a good gob about sustain. And when you get it dialed in just right, oh buddy, you're ready to go. Last but not least is kind of like my secret sauce tone. It just makes everything you play sound better, and you can keep it on all the time because it complements all the pedals on your board perfectly. The way I like to do it is I cut the attack knob nice and slow. That way the ongoing transient of my note stays fairly uninterrupted to give myself the dynamics that I need. I give myself just enough sustain so I could feel it hold on and give myself that little extra woody aliveness that I want, and a good amount of clean so that way it kind of talks to the other pedals on my pedal board very, very well. One little note, put this after your fuzzes, after your overdrives. What that does is it helps you get that nice volume interaction with your fuzzes, keeps it untouched, and it just adds a beautiful sheen on top of everything you do. Well, that's it. That's the demo. Thank you guys so much for watching. For all my subscribers, please keep requesting songs for me to use in the demos. That's been a lot of fun for me to do. And also, please keep sending me your video ideas. I really love your input. That's probably the best part of doing the whole YouTube thing. My question for you guys today is, do you guys use compression on your board? And if you do, what's your go-to? That being said, I'll see you guys all soon. Take care and goodbye.